Well, I have to say, one spends an inordinate amount of time just looking at stuff, really, pondering. Anyway, we have made some progress. Stay tuned. A brief interlude, still at the rear. We have a rear light. Mustang style, apparently. Yeah, you get it. Mustang style. See if that fits. Well, I think the answer is yes. Yeah. Little strap across between these two, and that'll bolt on just nicely at a sensible kind of level. Yeah, I like that. Kind of suits it. We have lights. We have brake lights. And indicators. I guess they need a relay. I assumed they would do the Mustang thing and be sequential, but they're not. Never mind, they're still pretty cool. Chopstick trick. Daub of paint. Through the hill. Marking up. Ready to drill. And again. Truly a 5-minute job. We like them. Oh, right, 10. While we're doing that, I thought we might as well do this. Actually, instead of a flat piece there, we need an L piece, which we've got here. Of course, it's not quite big enough because the actual ECU plug comes out to about the level of that. And I'd like to kind of use the factory mounting system, so just some grooves in here that these little rubber feet push into. So, having picked it up again, we're going to have to extend this in order to do that. And then that will sit about there. And then we just got to work out how to do that bit there. How quickly a 10-minute job turns into an hour or more. Cut a piece more than ample. As you can see, that'll do like 3 times. Now the fun begins. So to stand a chance of any of this lining up, i.e. this has got to line up with that, it's got to line up with those, I think we need to punch the holes in first and kind of semi-assemble the top. Yeah, right, stage 1 complete. Not looking promising up this end, is it? Well, we'll see what happens when we pull it all tight. Anyway. So the whole idea of that metal strip is to provide real security for this on the underside where it joins. So we need another piece of metal, don't we? Anyway, let's cut this to a more sensible size to start with. Okay, 2 bolted up and trimmed, not stuck yet. Kinda looks alright on this side. Still not sure about that. Just using a bit of duct tape at the moment. It's sufficiently sticky for experimentation before we move on to our proper stuff. If we move on to our proper stuff. A revised light mount, including part 1 of the ECU mount at our factory. So it just slots in that groove there. And lovely though it is, it's not going to work because of this. Yeah, that gets in the way, which is a real pain. However, because we've kept this bit, that could work. So we have a bar across that then this slots in, so it'll be a little bit further in towards the tank, but that'll work until the next thing that I haven't thought of. Something like that. Okay, we have the front kind of done. So that looks like that. Now to the rear. It's looking a bit better already, actually. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. The issue with this bit is trying to keep this stuck down while I mess around with it and pull it tight and change things and cut things. And what I found was actually a little Velcro pad under here is just the job, because this is slightly fluffy on the inside, so it kind of keeps it in place enough while I mess around. As you see, it's kind of coming along. I don't know, we'll find out whether it works or not. We are making slow but steady progress. Kind of looks okay. Got the difficult bit to deal with, either end. But yeah, Velcro's kind of, yeah, it looks a mess, right? So does most upholstery, honestly. The problem is I made the base out of metal, which of course you can't staple, right? Most upholstery is stapling into either plastic or wood or whatever, right? And this isn't, so that's where it becomes difficult. But I'm not in a position to curve wood to fit that. Yeah. No, I think it involves steam and things, and I don't have a steam engine. So, on the subject of arrogance, I think I've reached my limitation of talent with the seat. I don't think I can do it. And besides, I've rather jumped the gun. What have I not done with this seat pad? Yes, I have not worked out how it's going to fit to that. Can't just put it in there and hope for the best, right? So we're going to have to come up with some kind of bolt system at the back here. And if there is going to be anything at the sides, we've got to wait until we've welded up the frame, worked out how this is actually going to fit, because it's going to pinch in at the front there quite a lot, like an inch each side. So yes, just put that over here with everything else that's waiting. Last time I think I did a single one of those rivet nuts in the seat pan itself, and then put a hole through the back. Might do two this time. So that's about it for upholstery this time around. So it gives you a chance to tell me whether you think it even looks any good, or whether I should just do something a lot more simpler. Let me know in the comments down here. And while you're down there, give the video the thumbs up. Yeah. And don't stop there. Subscribe if you haven't already, of course. And encourage others to watch my lunacy.